Hello student, welcome to part 1 video of your chapter number 12, Internet and World Wide Web, that is www, okay, and it's a fundamental. This is your final term course, okay, it is included in your final term course. So let's begin with, you all are familiar with internet everywhere now in computer, even in your mobile you are using internet, okay, internet, and it is basically interconnection of various computers when they can send resources or messages. Okay, so let's begin with, the internet is a worldwide collection of networks that links millions of businesses, government agencies, educational institutions, then individuals. It is originated as ARPANET in September 1969. It had two main goals, that is, it allows scientists at different physical locations to share information and work together and function even if part of the network were disabled or destroyed by a disaster. Okay, so basically internet originated from ARPANET. It was a small network of scientists, people who at different locations were able to share information and they can work together. Okay, now internet is playing a very important role nowadays in this pandemic hour, when even if you are not attending your school, you are able to at least attend your classes. Okay, so one of the major reasons why business home and other users purchase computer is for internet access only. Yes, an access provider is a business that provides individuals and organizations access to the internet free or for a fee. You have to pay fees, or even sometimes it is free. Wi-Fi's are there, some free access are being provided. Okay, so what is an ISP? ISP is an internet service provider. Okay, it is a regional or national access provider. A regional ISP usually provides internet access to a specific geographic area. A national ISP is a business that provides the internet access in cities and towns as well as nationwide. So these were the various terms for ISP. Then internet is widely used to research tool providing society with access to global information and instant communication. Further access to the internet can occur anytime from a computer, anywhere, whether it's your home, at work, school, restaurant, or an airplane, everywhere, even at a park. Okay, now the internet is also called the net. It is a worldwide collection of networks that link millions of businesses, government agencies, educational institutions, and individuals. Each of the networks on the internet provides resources that add to the abundance of goods, services, information accessible via the internet. Today, more than 1 billion home and business users around the world access a variety of services on the internet. Very true it is. Okay, entire e-commerce, the payment system, all are through internet only. Okay, so these are there are great advantages of internet. Now, to connecting to internet is an important thing to know. How to connect to internet? So many home and small businesses users connect to the internet via high-speed broadband internet service. Okay, now with broadband internet service, your computer or mobile device usually is connected. Like right in your mobile phone also you purchase SIM card, and then you also pay for data, mobile data, along with the unlimited calls or whatever the service provider is giving the facility of calling as well as data. Okay, so here also for computer also we need some broadband connection or some sort of connection. Okay, now examples of broadband internet service include cable, DSL, fiber is there, radio signals are there, satellites are there, sometimes there are wireless, sometimes they are wired. So basically you can see cable internet service is there, then DSL is there, fiber to the premises, that is FTTP is the full form is fiber to the premises. Premises is the place where you want the internet. Fixed wireless, okay, fixed wireless means there is no wire but your internet connection is there. Then cellular radio network as you have for your mobile phones, and Wi-Fi is there. Then you have satellite internet service. Okay, now let's get into the detail. Cable internet service provides high-speed internet access through the cable television network via a cable modem. Modem is a device, modulator and demodulator. The full form is modem is modulator, MO is for modulator, and demodulator, DEM. Okay, basically it translates the signal into one form into another, like analog signal into digital signal, and then digital signal into analog signal. So this modem is there for internet connection. Next we have DSL, that is digital subscriber line, provides high speed internet connection using regular copper telephone lines. Okay, then we have fiber to the premises, FTTP is the short form. Now it uses fiber optic cable to provide high speed internet access to home and business users. Right now many are there, like Geo Fiber are there, they are through fiber active. However, these fiber optical fibers are very fragile, but their speed is very high. Then we have fixed wireless, provide high speed internet connection using dish shaped antenna on your house or business to communicate with the tower location via radio signals. Okay, satellites have been installed at houses so that the signals can be received. Then a cellular radio network offers high speed internet connection to devices with built-in compatibility technology or computers with wireless modems. Okay, then a Wi-Fi, that is the wireless fidelity. The full form of Wi-Fi, you all must be knowing the Wi-Fi, okay, and their full form is wireless fidelity network. It uses radio signals to provide high speed internet connection to compatible or properly equipped wireless computers and devices. Then we have satellite internet service, provides high speed internet connection via satellite to a satellite dish that communicates with a satellite modem. Okay. Next is wireless internet services such as Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi full form is wireless fidelity network, allow mobile users to connect easily to the internet with notebook computers, smartphones and other mobile devices while away from a telephone, cable or other wired connection. Many public locations such as airports, hotels, schools, shopping malls and coffee shops are hotspots that provide Wi-Fi internet connection to the users with mobile computer or devices. All of you must be having this, or you have only in your smartphone this sort of signal. When you switch on, you will be able to see the list of all the wireless connection available. Okay, or if you are using your mobile data, when you switch on your hotspot feature of your mobile, the other devices to whom you give your password key, if they will enter the correct key of your mobile, they will be able to access the hotspot of your mobile. Okay, next is internet address. Okay, the internet address relies on a addressing system much like the postal service. Basically, whichever device, whether it's your phone, whether your computer, each and every devices are there, whichever are using internet service, all are provided automatically with the IP address. IP address is basically the addressing system. It is much like your postal service or whatever it is, specific destination, so that anything is sent, it can be traced out from the IP address only, from which location, from where the mail or whatever messages has been sent. Okay, so IP address, let's get into detail. What is this IP address? An IP address, short for internet protocol address. Protocol is basically certain rules. Okay, so internet protocol address is a number that uniquely identifies each computer or device connected to the internet. The IP address usually consists of 4 groups of numbers, each separated by a period. Period means a dot. Okay, a dot symbol is called period. So the number in each group, basically how many groups are there in IP address? 4 groups are there. You can see 1, 2, 3 and 4, and each are separated by a period sign. Okay, now the number in each group is between 0 and 255. So between 0 and 255 range only these numbers are there. For example, the numbers 72.14.207.99 are an IP address. In general, the first portion of each IP address identifies the network and the last portion identifies the specific computer. These all numeric IP addresses are difficult to remember and use. Thus, the internet supports the use of a text name that represents one or more IP address. Okay. Now you can see basically 4 parts are there. These are IP address. Even your mobile phone, when you use internet on your mobile phone, that mobile phone also automatically gets an unique IP address. Okay. So just to have a trace that from where the messages are being sent or who are using the internet. Okay. Now domain name is the text version of an IP address. So basically these IP addresses are difficult to remember. And what is the rule? That each IP address must be between the range of 0 and 255 numbers only. Okay. Now, domain name is the text version of an IP address. So, because it's difficult to learn or remember these IP address, so domain name is there, the text version of the IP address. As with an IP address, the components of a domain name are separated by periods. Okay. Domain name is basically, they are also separated by, each and every part is separated by a period or a dot sign. Now the text in the domain name up to the first period identifies the types of internet server. The www indicates web server. You can see many are there. Okay, www, google.com. So this www and .com can be found commonly in many of the website address. Only the unique one is the center one, that is Google. Okay. So top level domain, it identifies the type of organization associated with the domain. Last part, this is the top level domain. So .com stands for commercial organization. Gov is from government agency, that is the site is of some government agency. And org, non-profit organization. Biz, it is businesses of all sizes. tel is internet communication. Edu, it is educational institution. Then .net, it is network provider. .pro, certified doctors, lawyers, accountants. Then info, general information. MIR, military organization. So these are the top level domain. Then domain naming system. The domain name system, that is DNS, is the short form, is the method. Do remember these short forms. Okay, it can come in your exam. So domain name system is the method that the internet uses to store domain name and their corresponding IP address. When you specify a domain name, a DNS server translates the domain name to its associated IP address so that the data and information can be routed to the correct computer. A DNS server is an internet server that usually is associated with an internet access provider. Okay. Now World Wide Web, many websites start from word, means they are World Wide Web. So World Wide Web is a very important and commonly known term. www, that is World Wide Web. Full form is World Wide Web, WORLD, word. Okay, or web. So this is what consists of a worldwide collection of electronic documents. What are electronic documents? The web pages which you see, the information displayed on internet. Okay. They are electronic document. Now each electronic document on the web is called a web page. Now additionally, web pages usually have built-in connection to the other document, because multiple on one page entire information cannot be displayed. So each and every page is linked to other pages. Okay, so when you want to jump on to some related pages, you have to click on its hyperlink, or picture is also acting as a hyperlink, and so on. So you can move on to next page by clicking on the hyperlinks also. Okay, so when these web pages are collected together, that becomes a website. Okay, a web browser or browser is an application software that allows user to access or view web pages. To browse the web, you need a computer, mobile device, that is means any internet access you want to access, any type of information you want to see, a web browser is a must. Whether it is your mobile phone or your computer, web browser is a must. You all know many types of web browsers are there. So what are the commonly used one? Types of web browser, what are they? Internet Explorer, IA. Okay, IE is the short form. Is a product from software giant Microsoft. This is the most commonly used browser in the universe. Okay. Now this was introduced in 1995 along with Windows 95 launch and has passed Netscape properly in 1998. You can see the logo of this. Then commonly one we have Google Chrome. This web browser is developed by which company? It is Google, and the beta version was first released on September 2, 2008 for Microsoft Windows. Now today Chrome is known to be one of the most popular web browser with its global share of more than 50%. Okay. So the remaining part we will be covering in the next part 2 video of this chapter. Okay, till then revise the concept of internet, what is IP address, what is domain name system. Okay children, thank you.